If you're hosting a Christmas party this year, you're going to need more than that annual ugly sweater and a Bing Crosby CD. You're going to have to actually feed your guests. So to help us with that, we are bringing in Southern Living's Kimberly Whitman. Take a look.
Lifestyle expert Kimberly Whitman is the editor-at-large for Southern Living magazine. She's known for making the ordinary extraordinary with her creative entertaining tips and elegant style. Those ideas are featured in the pages of Southern Living each year. This holiday season, Kimberly shares how you can embellish your home with simple decorating ideas and serve up mouth-watering recipes your guests will love in Southern Living's Christmas Cookbook.
Please welcome back to the 700 Club, Kimberly Whitman. It's great to have you back here.
Thank you for having me.
Now that you're here, you know.
Yes. Oh, I love coming here at Christmas.
I love this Southern Living Christmas Cookbook. It just is, it's full of everything. It's not just a cookbook. That's really a misnomer because it's everything. It's stories, it's pictures. But for many of us who want to entertain family and friends at the holiday, we want to do it with that special touch that Southern Living always has. So what are we going to look at today?
Well, it's just about taking the things that you would do anyway for the party and maybe, you know, fancying them up a tiny bit, elevating them.
Presentation is the deal, isn't it?
Presentation's a big part of it. Just taking that tiny little extra step to elevate it. And it doesn't have to be hard or time-consuming necessarily, just thoughtful, really, more than anything.
I think presentation not only makes the host or hostess feel good, I think it brings that festive feeling that you want to your guests.
I think they feel it. People notice when,
I agree.
when you've gone the extra step to add something special to the event.
Well, speaking of something special, you've got an amazing cheese board over here that's just making my mouth water and my eyes as well, because it's a feast for the eyes. Tell us about that.
The cheese board is my favorite part of any party. I love putting it together because it's easy, but B, it can be a really dramatic focal point on your table as well, and C, it's so easy to do. So you can look like a superstar with something that's so simple as a host.
Well, when I was reading the book for this year, the Christmas book, I didn't realize there's a right way to do this, and it makes everything come together.
It does. So you want to start with your cheeses, and you want to have something firm, like this over here, and you could do a Parmesan, you could anything that's firm from your store, something soft like a brie, a blue or something that has a fruit or a cranberry in it, and then something aged. So, you know, if you don't know your cheeses very well, oftentimes at your grocery store or your market, they have an expert that really knows how to help you pick. So don't be intimidated by that. But if you go with that list of 4 things in your head, you'll be able to put a cheese board together that's got a variety, you know, something delicious for every taste bud.
And then something wonderful here that we're actually going to make together today.
We are. This is one of my favorite things in the cookbook this year. These are baked brie bites. And I made them last week for my dad's birthday, and they were a big hit.
These aren't from her dad's birthday. These are fresh today.
They are. Yes, I promise. Not these specific ones. We ate all those. They didn't last.
How do we do this?
So we're going to start by buying phyllo dough crust from the grocery store. They come already baked, and sometimes they're in the freezer section, and sometimes they're in the refrigerated section. But you can buy them just like this, so it's an easy way to start. Then we're going to add a little ball of brie. We're going to buy about 3 ounces of brie to do 24 cups. And I'm going to use 2 spoons here to get this in here. And you're going to divide these up and divide the brie up and stick them in there. Very simple. And then Terry, I'll make one for you. Start one for you over here because it's a little tricky. If you want to pick up that red pepper jelly that we've put in the bag,
I just squirt a little on.
You're going to squirt a little on, and you're just going to make a quarter of a teaspoon basically in there. Yeah, that's perfect. And it adds a bright color, and
Love this.
Yeah, very beautiful, easy to do when you put it in the bag like that too.
I use my finger on that one.
That's
If I was at home, I would.
That's okay. And also, you're going to take the rind off of the brie before you cut it up. That's an important point too. You don't want the rind to bake in there. And then also, you want to top it with
turn this for you.
There you go. With a half of a toasted pecan.
Oh, okay.
Do we have time to make all of them, or do we want to put these in the oven like this?
Let's put these in the oven and take
Okay, let's
out.
put a little pecan on the top of some of them.
And then you've got...
Well, we're going to garnish at the end after we've taken it out of the oven.
Okay, of course.
Now, the other day when I made these, I didn't think my dad would like the red pepper jelly. So I did a fig preserve instead.
Ooh, that
and
would
it was
be good.
really good. It was very sweet. It was really delicious. Okay, now we're ready to put these in the oven.
And we have one in there ready for you to see. So I'll carry this and then...
So we're going to bake them at 350 for 7 to 8 minutes. You want me to get that one out?
Look at that. Yum.
Oh, they look beautiful, don't they?
Let those bake while we look at these. Wow.
So here is our finished product. Now you want to serve them right away. So put them on your favorite Christmas platter, maybe garnish them here if you want to garnish them with a little bit of parsley and some salt.
So pretty. So pretty.
Just a tiny little sprinkle of the salt. You don't want very much. And then they're ready to serve.
Yum.
And they're a hit at a party, I promise.
I can see
And they're easy.
They smell good too.
Yes, and they're easy to do.
And this is very Southern, of course.
Yes.
You can't have a Southern party without having ham and biscuits, right?
That's right. And these are mini ham and cheddar biscuits. So we call them 2-bite appetizers.
Yeah.
They're a great little, a little more savory, a little more hearty as an appetizer if you have people around for a while.
Perfect. And then what is this beautiful drink here?
We call this a Southern Russian punch. So, you know, it's kind of a riff on the White Russian, and it's a fun holiday drink. I love anything that's served in a punch bowl because as a hostess, it's a lot less work. You can put it out.
Yes,
you're not constantly making drinks for everyone, and it's easy to keep replenishing through the night. So,
well, it's also just very festive to have something in a punch bowl.
And it's a great place for people to gather. If you don't know a lot of the other people at a party, you can stand by the punch bowl and you'll meet somebody. It's a great conversation starter.
All they did is dip that in brown sugar, right? To give it a little...
you put a little corn syrup. And you dip it in some corn syrup and dip it in the brown sugar before you ladle the drink on there, obviously.
Of course.
But this is made from coffee, half and half. We've topped it a little bit with some... We're also going to make a simple syrup to start it with, and the recipe is in the book. But it's just a really delicious crowd pleaser.
It is so fun to see all of this. And can't you just imagine this in your home as you're inviting your family and friends in for the holidays? You can see how special it looks and how wonderful it would taste. You can get more great party ideas for your holiday celebrations in the Southern Living Christmas Cookbook, which is available, by the way, exclusively at Dillard's. And we always look forward to that each year. Thank you, Kimberly. We look forward to you, too.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. And the book is only $10.
Awesome.
Yes.
It's a great gift for somebody, actually. Yes. So good to see you and Merry Christmas.
Thank you to you, too.
Thanks.